Hey, okay, here we go. Hey guys, I know that I am a little late today because it has been a crazy day for me today at work. All day, literally all day. It has been a crazy day for me since this morning. So sorry guys, my little dress ain't working. Okay, so I have, I'm a little late. I was supposed to be on here at 12, and then I told you I was coming on at 6. But I have more clients coming this afternoon or this evening, so I need to be able to get on with you guys right now to give you these updates. And then if you don't catch this, hopefully you catch it later. Okay, can you hear me? The people that's on right now, can y'all hear me? I hope so. Here we go. Okay, so I want to give you guys the tax update from the stimulus to the taxes to if you lose your cards, PPP, whatever. So let's get started. Y'all know I'm on Instagram and Facebook. So if you don't follow me on one, please do. It's Calbert's Tax Service LLC on both of them. I am Aaliyah, of course, your host for the evening. Okay, so let's get started. So let's get started with tax filing dates. I know you guys have seen my post by now. The tax filing date when the IRS will start accepting taxes is February 12th. I do know that is late for some of you guys that normally get your money earlier. But for some of the people that have children, and if you have the school credit, then it's kind of right on time for you because you normally don't get your money until the middle end of February anyway. So it's kind of on time. Nothing changed for you guys. But for all those people that don't have children, that don't claim earned income credit, that go ahead and want to get their money and file early and get done with it, I am sorry, but the IRS definitely pushed it back this year. So the date that the IRS will start accepting tax returns is February 12th. Now, we have already started submitting tax returns, and we already see if it's accepted or rejected or it's pending. We already see that, but the IRS will just not open up their stuff until February 12th because they are trying to make sure that they have a program in place for the stimulus, so that the stimulus, if you receive the stimulus and you also claim the credit, that you then, send back the money that you receive for the check. So they want to be able to reconcile basically. So that's why tax season or the IRS filing is pushed back. If you have not received your check yet, if it tells you that's coming in the check, if you have not received your check yet and you file your taxes and you do the recovery rebate, so then you basically get your money back on the recovery rebate, and then you receive your check after you have already filed for your stimulus, please send the money back. Okay? Please send the money back. If you do not, when they reconcile their books, it will look like that they paid you twice, which means they will then send you a bill and tell you that you owe the money back. So if you receive your money after you've already filed your taxes, make sure you send the money back with a note that says, I already claimed the recovery credit. I'm sending you your check back. So I am not penalized later, because they will hit you and penalize you later. Now, if you got a card last year from your tax people, whoever did your taxes, if you got a card and you lost your card because your Walmart card had no more money on it, or whatever prepaid card they did had no money on it, and you lost it, then you need to log into WalmartMoneyCenter.com and log in, go to your account, to your manager, whatever it is, and then you need to click lost or stolen card, so they will reissue you another card because your money will just be sitting on the card. Okay? If you got a card and your money has not hit the card yet, look for a check or prepaid card in the mail. If you do not receive it in the mail, it also does not hit the card, you then will pay for the recovery credit. Okay? Pay for the recovery credit. So that is the stimulus. Now, going back to the stimulus check. If you have moved to a new house or new apartment, or you moved wherever, and you have not updated your address, or the IRS still might send your check to the old address, and you have not received it. Well, then you should, if you have received your stimulus, the IRS is going to send you a letter, and the letter will state that you have received your stimulus, and this is how much you received in the letter. If you receive a letter and you have not received your refund check, like if it got mailed and got sent to the wrong place or whatever, and you have not received your refund check, then you need to call the IRS, and there is a trace number you need to get for the check that you don't have. Get the sorry guys, it's been a long day. You need to get the trace number, so when you put the recovery credit on there, we can put the trace number, like they haven't received it, this is a trace number that was received, they're claiming it on their taxes, the IRS will see that. You also then need to be able to give that trace number to let the IRS know that you have not received the check, so they can trace it to see where it is. If you do not do that, the IRS will claim that you received this money, and you will have to pay the money back. Does everybody understand? We got it? Let me tell y'all again. Okay. If you will receive a letter that says you got your stimulus check. If you did not get your stimulus check, if you did not get the check, but you get the letter, you need to call the IRS, get a trace number. With the trace number, you have to then make sure when you come file, you give us a trace number. But when you forget the trace number, you then need to call. The IRS will then trace wherever the check is to see if it's been cashed, to see what house it went to or whatever. If you don't get a trace number and you get a letter and you have not received any money, but you do not let them know that you have not received, and you don't say anything, you don't have a trace number, and you don't tell them that you haven't received any money, they will make you pay the money back. I hope everybody get that. You don't get it, just DM me or call me and I will explain it to you later. Okay? So we got that. Stimulus check, money card. Okay. So now let's move on to, we got to start filing dates. The 1099s. Sorry guys, hold on a second. Sorry y'all. Y'all know I'll be thirsty. This little bundle of joy makes me thirsty. Okay, so for those that took money out of your 401k because of COVID, you had to take it by December. That's not penalized. If you took the money from COVID, you still need to bring us the 1099 forms. You still must bring the 1099 forms with your taxes. We then will adjust it on your taxes for what is or is not put on there for this year, and then we will move forward. So make sure you bring the 1099 form that you get from the company, for whoever, if it's Fidelity or whoever you took the money from, make sure you bring that form in, okay? Because we do need the 1099 with your taxes in order to be able to file it. And let me see, the PPP. Let's talk about the PPP. So the PPP is the Payroll Protection Plan, which is for small businesses or my contractors. If you are 1099, you qualify for the PPP. If you are self-employed, you qualify for the PPP. Now, you have to have been in business 2020 and 2019. If you were not in business in 2020, you cannot file for this money, okay? The PPP is the Payroll Protection Plan. It ends on March 31st. And or if the funds run out or deplete before then. So what I would tell you to do, and I don't think, from everything I read, I don't think Congress will extend it. Joe Biden might after coming in today, but I'm not sure if he's going to. So kind of make sure that if you need to apply for the PPP, you go ahead and apply. Now with all of the banks are open, the big banks and the smaller institutions are all open. So if you need to do that, please file for the PPP. It does help small businesses. It is forgiven if you use it for payroll, utilities, rent or mortgage, operation expenditures, and all of that. It is forgiven. So you won't have the actual loan and have to pay the loan back, but you do have to get it certified that it's forgiven. So If you are a small business or if you are a contractor, you do qualify for the PPP. So I definitely will tell you to apply. It says that there's a new application that is coming out for those that have not asked to be forgiven yet. There's a new one that's coming out, and on there, I think you just have to certify that you did, that all the money that you spent from the PPP was given to you, that you did pay for with your business. And all you have to do is have that certified. So if once you do that, then it will be forgiven. You just need to make sure you keep your records for up to 4 years, just in case they come back and say, and audit you and say, let me see where you paid for this. Like, show me what you paid for with this money. And if you can't show them that, then you will have to pay it back. Okay. For the people that are doing the second round of the PPP, so for companies and small businesses, contractors, or whatever that did the first round of the PPP back in maybe June, April, sometime in June or July, if you receive the money, you can do it again. So as of right now, you just have to show that you made $25,000 less than what you made 25%, I'm sorry. Each quarter, you basically had a loss of 25%. Well, we were shut down in March. In Texas, we got shut down in March. So anytime after March, if you didn't make any money, then obviously you lost. You have your 25% that you couldn't show. So which you definitely will then show, you will have that part. So then that will be good. If you are a seasonal business, for some people, then you will be able to do a 12-week forgiving instead of 8 to 24, but then you also get more money. So I'm not sure if you knew that. If you're seasonal, and for them, seasonal is if you make majority of your money within the first 6 months of the year, then to them you are seasonal. And because of that, you will then get the majority. You can then get more money back for your PPP than you would get any other time. So that is also a plus for that. So just kind of, let's just recoup or regroup. Let me just go back through it so I can make sure you guys have the information before my clients walk in that are coming this evening starting again. So tax filing day starts on February 12th. So if you have not, not tax filing, sorry, the IRS will open up and say, yeah, we're taking all the returns. If you get your W-2, I do suggest that you file now, just so you are not in the mix of all of those people that are running in here in February to get their paperwork. All of your paperwork has to be, all the tax paperwork has to be out by January 31st. Now, this year, January 31st falls on a Sunday. So because January 1st falls on a Sunday, it will go off the next business day, I think, which is February 1st, which is a Monday. So just know everything has to be out by the 31st, but it's a Sunday, which means basically it doesn't have to be out by February 1st. So the IRS will open up everything and say yes on the 12th. If we've already been filing taxes, they've already gotten, and they're already showing on there what's going on. So once they open up their stuff and everything goes through, you have then 2 weeks basically from the 12th, and then everybody, and most people are less than 2 weeks, but you have up to 2 weeks, and then you should get it. The stimulus payments, if you receive a letter and you did not receive your money, then make sure you have a trace number you call and get a trace number for that. So then you give your tax person, if it's me, you give us the trace number so I can put it into the system so it shows that you did receive a trace number because you never received the money. So you can claim the recovery credit, and then with the recovery credit, you'll get the money. If you receive your check after you filed your taxes, then make sure that you send it back. If you got a Walmart money card last year from your tax person, and you lost the card, then you need to make sure you log on to the walmartmoneycard.com and then go into where it says loss management, or go into management of your account when it says something about where you reported lost or stolen, and then you just need to make sure you do that. So, and then the PPP is available. All the banks now are open and they all have it. So kind of just make sure, so just kind of know what you want to do. If you have any questions about PPP or the EIDL, call me and call me. We help with paperwork for the PPP and the EIDL, and we can get you situated. Now, let's talk tax. If you need your taxes done, obviously, to come on over to this side if you are not already a client of mine. But you also know that we are doing advances. So we are giving advances up to $6,000 for a refund advance if you need that. Then you also will qualify for a $500 gift card for Amazon. So Amazon is giving away a gift card, and all you have to do basically is go through our office, get your taxes done, and the Amazon will then let you know if you win a gift card or not. Okay? So if you don't come to us, you need to come on this way. I have been in business now 11. I've been doing taxes 11 years. I've been in business for 9. So I definitely know what I'm doing. So if you have any questions, give us a call. If you have any questions about the stimulus, the PPP, the EIDL, when the tax filing will happen, let me know. Send me a message, give me a call, and I can answer any of the questions that you have. Okay? So does anybody have any questions before I log off? Let me see. I don't think y'all got any questions for me today. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and log off. I will be back on time. Next week is my plan. If I'm not here on time next week, I will send a message earlier and not after the fact. But I might still try to come back on Friday just so I can give a different update about something else. So taxes. If you need your taxes done, call us, let us know. You have back taxes you need done, we can help with those too. If you have not filed 2019's taxes and you also did not get the stimulus, in order to get the stimulus, you have to file 2020 taxes. If you got the money for the EIDL and you did not file 2020 taxes, 2019 taxes, or 2020 taxes, or 2019, then you need to file it. Otherwise, you will not get it. So let me know if you have any questions. Somebody said something about an inbox. Let me know if you have any questions about anything. And I know, one more thing, sorry. We do a lot in the office. We do a lot. So we do business formation outside of taxes. I know right now, a lot of people have been opening businesses and you have not been getting the correct information when it comes to opening your businesses, or you've been going through like LegalZoom just to get it open, I guess, and then you don't know some of the other stuff that you're supposed to do. Give us a call because we do open business formation. So we do all of that. And I'll make sure that you have the proper information about what you should do outside of just your company being an LLC so that you are taxed properly. We also do that. So make sure you guys call me if you have any questions. Bring your taxes on over to this side, okay? And then if you have any other questions, let me know. All right, bye.